the 1984 Miss Calgary pageant with special guests Rick Worrall, Deanna Dubbin, and CFCN's 1981 Miss Calgary Donna Rupert. Please welcome Deanna Dubbin and our 12 semi-finalists.
See me now, that little gang of mine. I'm eating fancy chow and drinking fancy wine. I like the stumble bombs to see for a fact the kind of top drawer first-rate chums I attract. All I can say is wow, just look at where I am tonight. I landed cow right in a pot of jam. What a setup, holy cow. If my friends could see me, if my friends could see me now. If they could see me now, my little dusty group, traipsing round this $1,000,000 chicken coop. I hear those red chalk hands say, brother, get hurted on a bedspread made from 3 kinds of fur. All I can say is wow, wait till the riff and raff see just exactly how he signs his autograph. What a build-up, holy cow, if my friends could see me now. If they could see me now, along with Mr. Freeze, waiting on me like he was the maitre d', I'd hear my body saying, crazy what good, tonight she's living life. The other half lives if they could see me now, Miss Calgary. Crazy, all of them I sure would be. What a build-up, holy cow. If my friends could see me, if my friends could see me now.
Now, the hosts of tonight's show, Hohtanz and Gord Kelly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 1984 Miss Calgary pageant. Those 12 lovely young women you saw on the opening number are, of course, the 12 semi-finalists, selected from a field of over 120 candidates who entered the contest this year. And Deanna Dubbin, who was featured in the opening number, is a former Miss Calgary talent winner.
And what a terrific opening number.
It was great.
I really enjoyed it. You're going to see a lot more talent on this evening's show, and of course, more beautiful ladies among our semi-finalists, and elsewhere in the cast, of course. There's Marie, an ode to the restorer's art. There's Donna Rupert, we mentioned. There's lovely Michelle Hogan, who now works for CFCN in Lethbridge. And there's Rick Worrall, who may not be quite in the same league where beauty's concerned, but he's a terrific singer, and he's going to entertain you a little later on. Right now, we'd like you to meet the 12 semi-finalists. Here they are to introduce themselves to you.
Good evening. I'm Elaine Campbell. I'm 22 years old, and I'm an assistant manager at Cactus.
Good evening. I'm Connie Doe. I'm 18 years old and I'm a senior at Lord Beaverbrook High School.
Good evening. My name's Joan Irwin. I'm 20 years old, a full-time student, and presently employed at Stage West.
Good evening. My name is Patricia Little. I'm 21 years old. Currently, I'm a piano teacher, and I hope to go to the university in September to pursue a career in music.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Barbara Penner. I'm an account executive for Budget Rent-A-Car of Canada, and I'm 21 years of age.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Mossman. I'm 24 years old, and I help manage Deerwood Farms quarter horses.
Good evening. My name is Shannon Murphy. I'm 21 years old, and I'm presently a student at the University of Calgary studying special education.
Hi, my name is Suzanne Smith. I'm 19 years old, and I'm attending University of Toronto.
Good evening. My name is Carolyn Van Staden. I'm 20 years old, and I work in a ladies' fashion boutique.
Hi, I'm Barb Stewart. I'm 19 years old, and I'm studying architecture at the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology.
Good evening. My name is Margaret Taylor. I'm 18 years old, and I'm a professional model and teacher at John Casablancas.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer Widden. I'm 18 years old and presently a student at the University of Calgary.
We wish good luck to all of the 12 semi-finalists. Michelle Hogan is a former runner-up in a Miss Calgary contest whose goal was a career in broadcasting. Well, she achieved that goal recently when she was hired by CFCN television in Lethbridge to anchor the nightly news. They gave her the day off so that she could be with us this evening. Michelle?
Thanks, Marie. I think it was doing the first pageant that got me thinking seriously about a career in TV. I'm enjoying it, but I've discovered that it's a lot harder than it looks. And something else that's harder than it probably appears is judging this contest. On Sunday, May 29th, the judges met this year's 12 finalists for the first time at the mini pageant. The full day of events began with each girl performing in her own area of expertise for the talent competition, accounting for 11% of the overall total. Of the 3 talent finalists chosen, one will receive the $500 CFCN Talent Scholarship awarded tonight. The second event was the bathing suit competition, worth 22% of the total. The girls wore suits they selected and felt best complemented their figure. Next was the evening gown portion, worth 22%. In this category, poise and grace were considered by the judges, as was the personal taste each girl had in choosing her own gown. The final 45% was determined in a private interview. Our judges met with the girls, got to know each on a personal and individual level, plus determined their knowledge of current affairs. The very full and exciting day came to a close when the judges made their decision and 6 finalists were chosen.
Thank you, Michelle. Michelle will return later. The 3 finalists in the talent competition were also determined at the mini pageant, but more about that later. Right now, it's time to announce the results of the preliminary judging. And as usual, you get all the good stuff.
Well, sure enough, the auditor has given me this envelope. In it are the names of the 6 finalists. I'll read them in alphabetical order and ask each contestant to step forward as her name is called. The first finalist is Joan Irwin. Finalist number 2 is Barbara Penner. The third finalist, Shannon Murphy. Finalist 4 is Barbara Stewart. She's happy. Finalist number 5 is Margaret Taylor. Our final finalist, and I wish they could all be there, is Jennifer Widden. There they are, our 6 finalists in search of the title Miss Calgary 1984.
Congratulations to you all. The evening gown competition and guest artist Rick Worrall right after this.
Miss Calgary 1984 is sponsored by Sunridge Mall, Swimco, The Tack Shop, Universal Mercury Lincoln, Club Med, I Marcus Diamonds in the Jewel Box, Trendsetters Fitness and Racket World, and Coca-Cola.
In 1981, a beautiful blue-eyed blonde by the name of Donna Rupert was literally pushed into the Miss Calgary contest by her friends. Well, the reluctant candidate won the title and went on to place second in Miss Canada. Since then, she's become one of California's top models. We're all delighted with Donna's success and gratified to know that she hasn't forgotten her old pageant friends. In fact, Donna Rupert is with us tonight. Donna?
How could I forget? It was here in this very studio that I got my start. LA's a great place for work, but I always look forward to coming home. But right now, I think the judges are looking forward to seeing the 6 finalists in the evening gown parade.
Let's meet the finalists now. First, here is Joan Irwin.
Joan is a native-born Calgarian. She's 20 years old. She has light brown hair and blue eyes. She's 5'9" and 115 pounds.
That's Joan Irwin. And now, meet Barbara Penner.
Barb is another native Calgarian. She's a blue-eyed brunette, 21 years old, 5'2" and 105 pounds.
Barbara Penner. This is Shannon Murphy.
Shannon was born in Edmonton 21 years ago. She's a blue-eyed blonde, 5'7", 108 pounds.
Shannon Murphy. Here now is Barbara Stewart.
Barbara is a 19-year-old. She was born in Saskatoon. She has brown hair and brown eyes. She's 123 pounds, 5'7".
Barbara Stewart. Finalist number 5 is Margaret Taylor.
Margaret was born in Winnipeg. She's 18 years old. She has brown hair and brown eyes. She's 124 pounds and 5'8".
Margaret Taylor. And our final finalist, this is Jennifer Widden.
Jennifer is 18 years old. She too was born in Edmonton. She's a brown-eyed brunette, 5'7" and 125 pounds.
Jennifer Widden. There they are, the 6 finalists in search of the title Miss Calgary 1984. Boy, they're a good-looking group of girls, in addition to being a very nice group of girls. We've gotten to meet them over the past couple of days, and they're charming.
Very talented, too, as you'll see a little later in the program.
Judges are going to have a difficult time. It wouldn't be a contest, of course, without judges, and we've assembled a pretty distinguished panel that represents a wide spectrum of experience from business and politics to education and the arts. Let's meet them now. First, there's Frank King, who is chairman of Calgary's Olympic Committee organization. Seated next to Frank is Karen Kriska, former professional model. Next to Karen is Lee Richardson, director of the Southern Alberta Office of the Premier. Ivy Dunn, who is owner of Fit City and former Miss World Airlines. Alexander Gray, opera director at the Banff Center and music professor at the University of Calgary. And Dave Findlay, our auditor from Clarkson Gordon, who has to do all the additions. Welcome, Dave.
Good luck to you all. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes tonight. About 7 years ago, Rick Worrall left his job as a Toronto salesman and moved to Calgary. He gambled on a career in music, and the gamble paid off. Right now, he's working full-time, performing, writing, and recording that music. And tonight, he introduces a song he wrote for his little daughter, Lindsay. And I'm sure every parent in the audience will identify with the sentiments. Here's Rick Worrall with Just a Child.
Beautiful to me, oh so young and free. When you came into my life, I knew how wonderful you'd be. You'd move a mountain with those eyes. There could be no disguise. Beautiful and running wild, and yet you're just a child. And as you grow up through the years, keep that smile strong. You can cast away your fears. I will stand by you, right or wrong. Together we will face the world, keeping all our dignity. One day you will find your love. I know how happy you will be. Together we will face the world, keeping all our dignity. One day you will find your love. I know how happy you will be. Oh, you're beautiful to me.
Pretty song. Little Lindsay is only 3.5, so I don't know if she gets to stay up really late and watch Daddy sing a song for her. I hope so. Right now, I'd like you to meet someone who should probably be in a straitjacket by now. It's her responsibility to organize contestants and judges and prizes and hairdressers and designers and you name it. And then, as if that were not enough, to shepherd 12 very energetic young women through a myriad of activities. Please welcome pageant coordinator Kathy Sproul. You still in one piece?
Well, I'll know after this night, Mary. Well, we got soaked whitewater rafting and sunburned horseback riding, but we really did have a good time. But there were some less strenuous pursuits too, like makeup and modeling lessons, wardrobe fittings and fashion shows, and we took along a cameraman to record some of the activities.
A busy couple of weeks began for the girls at Jerome's, where Jerome and his excellent staff designed a new hairstyle for each contestant. Then they attended a makeup seminar at About Face. John Cox shared his knowledge and gave the girls some helpful hints. Trendsetters Fitness and Racket World gave the girls a strenuous workout following the wine and cheese reception, then later enjoyed a leisurely dip in the pool. A lot of time was spent at Faulkner Academy of Modeling, where the girls learned style and grace. Their modeling skills were put to work when the girls presented the latest fashions during the shows at Sunridge Mall. Choreographer Cal Soloway from Bodyworks coached the girls in the dance routines for tonight's show. The gals were given a tour of the Coca-Cola plant. There, the girls watched the process their favorite product went through. At Kenwan Designs, the girls were fitted for their evening gowns for tonight's pageant. Later, CFCN's Daryl Jans gave the girls helpful hints for their impromptu speeches. Then Burl Todd brought the girls up to date on current affairs. The staff at I. Marcus Diamonds surrounded the girls in precious gems and jewelry, then taught them quality and value. Finally, the girls spent a leisurely couple of days at Panorama and enjoyed an adventure down Toby Creek whitewater rafting. Soaked in the sun, played volleyball, and learned tennis skills. Later, Susan Brown of the Tack Shop outfitted the girls and took them horseback riding, then enjoyed a hearty breakfast prepared for them. All in all, an incredibly hectic 3 weeks spent for the girls, but worth every minute.
Whitewater rafting. Gee, I'm sorry we missed that.
Yeah.
Would have been fun. Huh? They're very athletic.
Whitewater rafting is, of course, compulsory in the Miss Edmonton contest. Yeah.
I thought that was kayak racing. No.
Very versatile group. As I think you'll discover as the program goes along this evening, they displayed a wide range of abilities, everything from oil painting and dress designing to magic acts and equestrian skills. The judges selected 3 candidates who will compete tonight for a special $500 CFCN Talent Scholarship.
Our first talent presentation is a classical ballet. Would you please welcome Shannon Murphy. Shannon Murphy. It looks so effortless, and it's really such gruelingly hard work. Our second performer in the CFCN talent competition is a singing actress or an acting singer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Suzanne Smith.
I was so excited I was going to the High School of Performing Arts. I mean, I was just dying to be a serious actress. Anyway, it's the first day of high school, and Mr. Karp, our teacher, puts us on stage and says, "Okay, we're going to do improvisations. Okay, go." Every day for a week we would try to be a table, be a sports car, ice cream cone. Mr. Carr, he would say, "Very good, except Morales. Try Morales all alone." So I dug right down to the bottom of my soul to see how an ice cream felt. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul, and I tried to melt. The kids yelled nothing. They called me nothing. And Carp allowed it, which really makes me burn. They were so helpful. They called me hopeless until I really didn't know where else to turn. And Carp kept saying, "Morales, I think you should transfer to Girls High. You'll never be an actress, never." Went to church, praying Santa Maria, send me guidance on my knees. Went to church, praying Santa Maria, help me feel it, pretty please. And a voice from down at the bottom of my soul came up to the top of my head. And the voice from down at the bottom of my soul, here is what it said. This man is nothing. This horse is nothing. If you want something, go find a better class. And when you find one, you'll be an actress. And I assure you that's what finally came to pass. 6 months later, I heard that Carp had died. And I dug right down to the bottom of my soul and cried, 'cause I felt nothing.
Well, are you impressed with the talent? We have one more to go.
Yes, we do.
And that will come up in a matter of moments. One more talent finalist to come, and then all 6 contestants in the swimsuit parade. So for those of you who wanted to miss this part, that's a good point to go out to the kitchen and make a sandwich, I suppose. The Miss Calgary pageant continues right after this message.
When I think about the pageant event I found most difficult, it's a toss-up between the swimsuit and the impromptu speech. In the speech, it's your voice that gets shaky, and you have to control it. In the swimsuit, it's your shaky knees. I know how the contestants are feeling as they prepare for the next event.
The swimsuit parade is an important element in the overall point score, so if the judges are ready, let's meet the contestants now. First of all, Joan Irwin.
I have very distinct goals in life, the 2 most important of which are making people around me happy and living life to the fullest. I realize that all my dreams will not come true. However, I will approach each new day with a smile on my face and expectations of new challenges to conquer.
Joan Irwin. And now, Barbara Penner.
I believe the art of living successfully consists of being able to hold two opposite ideas strongly at the same time. First, to make long-term plans as if you're going to live forever. Second, to conduct yourself as if you're going to die tomorrow.
That's Barbara Penner. Here's the young lady you saw dancing a moment ago, Shannon Murphy.
For me, there is nothing more satisfying than overcoming what appears to be an insurmountable challenge. The people I most admire are those who set high standards for themselves. The often quoted lines, "A man's reach should exceed his grasp, else what's in heaven for?" perhaps more aptly sum up my personal approach to life.
Shannon Murphy. And now, Barbara Stewart.
I believe that everyone has their own individual characteristics that aid in forming our society. With a willingness to accept other cultures and their beliefs, we will all benefit by learning a new and challenging way of life.
That's Barbara Stewart. Finalist number 5 is Margaret Taylor.
Every action or word spoken can influence the thoughts and behavior of others. Help a person to reach his full potential by appreciating him for what he is. This will stimulate personal growth and development. Treat a person with consideration, and he will be encouraged to respond in the same manner.
That's Margaret Taylor. And our final finalist is Jennifer Widden.
I have made myself a promise to see Paris and the pyramids, to finish my education and perhaps write a book, to enjoy my friends and my family, but mostly I promise myself never to be afraid of life.
As Jennifer Widden. And there they are, complicating the lives of our judges, the 6 finalists for the title Miss Calgary 1984.
Time now to meet our final contestant in the CFCN talent competition. Would you please welcome figure skater Jennifer Widden.
Oh
Jennifer Widden, contestant number 3 in the talent competition. Well, the judges have now seen all 3 of the performers in that particular category, and now all they have to do is decide on a winner. It's simple. More entertainment with Rick Worrall when Pageant 84 returns right after this.
Winning the Miss Calgary title started a chain of events that would change my life quite substantially. I couldn't foresee that at the time, but what I could see were all those wonderful prizes. I'm still enjoying many of them to this very day, and as you'll see, this year's gifts are even more exciting than ever.
As Miss Calgary for 1984, she'll begin her reign with the Sun and Fun fashion wardrobe from Swimco. She'll enjoy choosing her favorite styles and colors from such names as Sea Queen, who supplied the suits for tonight's swimsuit competition. Every day of her reign, the experts at Jerome's will give her hair the finest care. As for makeup, John Cox will supply her with an endless array for every occasion. Trend Center's Fitness and Racket World will honor a 3-year membership, keeping her in great shape. The 2 runners-up will each receive a membership for 1 year. A dance scholarship will be awarded to her from Cal Soloway Body Works. After an active schedule, Miss Calgary will be refreshed with a year's supply of her favorite Coca-Cola products. Plus, each contestant of tonight's pageant will receive a jogging suit, teamed up with running shoes from Pony. Panorama Ski Resort will treat Miss Calgary to a lifetime ski pass. The 5 finalists will receive a ski pass for 1 year. From 40 Winks Waterbeds, she'll be awarded this beautiful queen-size waterbed. From one of Calgary's finest photographers, she'll be treated to a photo session with Rick Patterson. As Miss Calgary for 1984, she'll enjoy wearing stunning and elegant creations from Panache. From Sunridge Mall, she'll receive a mother-of-pearl ring from Zales, numerous gift certificates, and a 5-piece set of Samsonite luggage, which will definitely come in handy when she and a guest jet away to the sun and sand for 1 full week in Ixtapa, Mexico, from none other than Club Med. Even away from home, she'll keep the Calgary spirit with a complete Western wardrobe from the Tack Shop. Plus, each contestant will receive a Western wardrobe. To keep her on time for the busy schedule ahead, CFCN Television will present her with this beautiful Longines Whitnauer watch. The gowns you see this evening are from Ken Wan Designs. Tonight's winner will receive a designer gown created just for her. From John Casablancas Career College, Miss Calgary will be awarded an acting course. Surrounded by diamonds and sapphires, this exquisite Lady Diana ring will be hers from the Jewel Box and I. Marcus Diamonds. Each runner-up will be presented with a Precision Pulsar Quartz watch. From Clairol Canada, an elegant wardrobe designed by Calgary's Clairol Fashion Award finalist. Lastly, Miss Calgary will travel during her busy and exciting schedule in this 1984 Topaz from Universal Mercury Lincoln for 1 full year.
That was 20 minutes worth of prizes. Incredible. Earlier tonight, Rick Worrall performed a song for his daughter. Well, just to keep things in the family, he's also written one for his wife. It was released right across Canada, and it's really had very excellent airplay. Although Rick's attentions are directed toward the 12 semi-finalists tonight, the lyrics are meant for Cindy, his wife. So here's Rick Worrall with "You're the Right One for Me."
Searching for romance. You were a lonely girl. You do anything to take a chance. You caught me with those laughing eyes, but I could see through your disguise. Girl, you had loving me on your mind. Well, I'm yours take me as I am, I was willing to take a chance again if the right one came along. Yes, I'm yours if you treat me tenderly, if you keep on holding me, 'cause I've got this kind of feeling. Oh, you're the right one. Oh, you're the right one. Yes, you're the right one for me. It's a fine game. Sometimes you're hurt and you're deceived. How do you know it's true? Oh, darling, you gotta believe. 'Cause I've been around love so many times, I've grown to know all the lies. Still I know in my heart we can see it through. So I'm yours if you take me as I am. I was willing to take a chance again if the right one came along. Yes, I'm yours if you treat me tenderly, if you keep on holding me, 'cause I've got this funny feeling. Oh, you're the right one. Oh, you're the right one. Yes, you're the right one for me. Oh, I'm yours if you take me as I am. I was willing to take a chance again if the right one came along. Oh, I'm yours if you treat me tenderly, if you keep on holding me, 'cause I've got this funny feeling. Oh, you're the right one. Oh, you're the right one. Yes, you're the right one for me.
Thanks very much, Rick. Well, we are told that the judges have reached their decision about who the talent winner will be. But just before we make that momentous announcement, let us find out who Miss Congeniality will be. Pardon me. All 12 of the semifinalists vote for their favorite candidate in this particular category. So, Miss Congeniality for 1984 is Elizabeth Mossman.
Well, congratulations, Elizabeth. Presentation is being made by Patty Falconer from the Falconer Academy of Modeling. Now I have the talent winner here. Pretty exciting. Let's see who wins the talent contest. The winner of the special $500 CFCN scholarship is Shannon Murphy. Presentation made by Rick Worrall. Pretty exciting stuff.
Congratulations to both Miss Congeniality and our talent winner for 1984. Well, the judges and the contestants now have to prepare for the final test, the dreaded impromptu speech, coming up right after this.
I get nervous just announcing this part. Michelle mentioned earlier that she dreaded the swimsuit and the speech categories equally. For me, it was the impromptu speech, hands down. Even though you submit your own 5 favorite topics, you don't know which will be selected or how the questions will be framed. And you suddenly realize that over 200,000 people will hear your answer. Good luck, girls.
Thanks, Donna. She's got a terrific way of setting them at ease, doesn't she? Joan Irwin, would you join me, please? Joan is our first finalist. Make her feel welcome. How are you, Joan?
Good, thank you.
Congratulations on having made the finals. I'll read you your question and repeat it once, and then you're on your own. Always assuming I can get the envelope open here. Here we go. Your question, Joan. Do citizens appreciate the significance of the volunteer system in Calgary, do you think? Do citizens appreciate the significance of the volunteer system in Calgary?
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I believe that the citizens of Calgary appreciate the volunteer system. Such things as the Calgary Stampede or the Olympic organization that's now brought out now. I think that if we didn't have the volunteer system here in Calgary, what would there be without the people around us? Thank you very much.
That's Joan Irwin. And now Barbara Penner. Barb? Barb is the one contestant for whom we have to lower the microphone. 5 feet 2.5, right? Mm-hmm. In your heels, right? No. Okay, I'm going to ask you the question, one that you prepared yourself, of course. Repeat it once. Next year, somebody else does the envelopes. Barbara, how do you feel the average Calgarian family can participate in the 1988 Olympics? I'll repeat that for you. How do you feel the average Calgarian family can participate in the 88 Olympics?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The 1988 Olympics is expected to bring in approximately 1 million people, which will double the size of Calgary. Now, currently, the Olympic Committee is setting up a program whereby the average Calgarian family will be able to host foreigners from other lands, because our motels and hotels will not be able to hold that number of people. And I personally think that's an excellent idea for every family to get involved and to host another person from another country. You'd be able to participate in the Olympics while you're still going to your job because you'll learn something from someone else. Thank you very much.
That was Barb Penner. And now here is Shannon Murphy. Congratulations, Shannon, on having won the talent competition.
Thank you.
If you knew how hard it is to get a $500 check out of CFCN, you'd be doubly appreciative. Now, the question which you prepared for yourself, I'll repeat for you twice, and then you're on your own. Shannon, from your student teaching experiences, what qualities do you think are important to possess in order for you to be a good teacher? Again, from your student teaching experiences, what qualities do you think are important to possess in order for you to be a good teacher?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. From my student teaching experiences, I found there are many qualities that are important to make a good teacher. One of them being an ability to organize and use time wisely. Patience, kindness, understanding, and a good sense of humor also are good qualities to possess. Thank you.
Shannon Murphy. Barbara Stewart now. Would you join me, Barb? How are you? Good. Not nervous?
A little bit.
I'll open the envelope and repeat the question you've asked yourself if I ever... Here we go. Barbara, why do you feel it's important to be involved in extracurricular activities at an early age? I'll repeat that. Why do you feel it's important to be involved in extracurricular activities at an early age?
Thank you, Gord. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think it is very important for younger children to be involved in extracurricular activities. They develop a sense of responsibility at an early age, and they learn how easy it is to meet people, which will benefit them in the years to come. Also, they begin to develop a sense of responsibility. They are happy with their performance, which in turn leads to a successful future. Thank you very much.
That was Barbara Stewart. And now Margaret Taylor. Hi, Margaret.
Hi.
I'm going to read your question and repeat it for you once, and then you're on your own. Margaret, should senior citizens be forced to retire at age 65, do you think? I'll repeat that for you. Should senior citizens be forced to retire when they reach age 65?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think that the key word here is forced. I do not think that senior citizens should be forced to retire at the age of 65. I think that an employer should evaluate his employees on the basis of how well they do their work and not on the basis of their age only. Thank you very much.
Margaret Taylor. Thank you, Margaret. And now Jennifer Widden. Hi, Jennifer. Must be particularly enervating to be the last one in line, right? To be the sixth? Well, let's see. Here's your question. I'll repeat it for you once. Jennifer, in your opinion, what do you consider to be the most difficult thing about competitive sports that an athlete has to face? I'll repeat that. In your opinion, what do you consider to be the most difficult thing about competitive sports that an athlete has to face?
Thank you, Gord. Good evening. There is no question in my mind that the life of a competitive athlete is very challenging. The drive, determination, dedication, and discipline required of an athlete means that their sport actually takes over their whole lives. I feel that this is not a problem for the athlete, however. The problem comes when they have to give up all of this. Retirement. When an athlete gives up his or her sport, he is not simply retiring from his sport, but he is giving up part of his identity. He finds himself entering a world without direction. And I'd like to advise all the athletes out there that are involved in competitive sport to try today to become involved in other things. Open your eyes to the world. Do not shut yourself off. And then, when you do have to retire, it will make it much easier to accept. Thank you.
That's Jennifer Widden. Well, what do you think, Marie? I don't know whatever happened to, the stammering and the pausing and the twitching. They were all great.
I'll tell you, the girls did a lot better at the speeches than you did opening the envelopes.
Yeah.
That will be a special
Practice.
category next year. Well, that completes the third and final element in the competition. While the judges mark their ballots, we'll take a quick break, and when we return, we'll meet our reigning Miss Calgary right after this. '83 was a banner year for Barb Reekie, and this is where it all started.
Miss Calgary 1983 is Barb Reekie.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barb Reekie.
Good evening. This past year as Miss Calgary has been a memorable one for me. I've met people from all across Canada, and I've participated in many interesting events. It has been an experience of a lifetime, and I'd like to thank all of the people who have helped make it possible. I extend my deepest thanks to all of the sponsors, everybody involved with the Miss Calgary pageant, to CFCN, and especially to Kathy Sproul for all of her continuous hard work. Now I'd like to congratulate all of the finalists and wish them the best of the luck. And to the new Miss Calgary, have a wonderful year.
thanks, Barb, and we should congratulate you on having been a delightful and charming representative for our station and for the city. And now another delightful and charming person, Mr. Gord Kelly, with the results.
Well, this is the fun part. This is where we get to announce the second runner-up and the first runner-up and Miss Calgary 1984. Are the envelopes ready? I have 3 envelopes containing the names of the second runner-up, first runner-up, and winner, and I'll read them in that order. The second runner-up to the title Miss Calgary 1984 is Jennifer Widden.
Making the presentation is Thompson MacDonald, Vice President of News and Public Affairs for CFCN Communications.
Suspense is terrible. This is the first runner-up. Very important position because if for any reason during the course of her reign, Miss Calgary cannot fulfill her obligations, the first runner-up takes over in her stead. The first runner-up to the title Miss Calgary 1984 is Barb Stewart. To lead up to this point, and now it'll be over in a matter of seconds. Miss Calgary, 1984, is Margaret Taylor.
Congratulations to Margaret Taylor, an 18-year-old former Winnipegger, brown hair, brown eyes, 5'8", 124 pounds, a professional model.
Good for her. Congratulations.
We wish her luck as she journeys to Toronto in November to compete in the Miss Canada pageant.
Which you'll be able to watch in this station, and we hope you will. It's time to leave you now, I guess, so on behalf of Marie and Donna Rupert, Michelle Hogan, Kathy Sproul, Rick Worrall, and I, good night from Miss Calgary 1984.